How we doing?
How impressed you with the way Tillman kind of righted himself after that first game?
Yeah, it was similar to Ubaldo last night. You know, it's going to be hard to carry the type of stuff he seemed to have the first outing, but he deserved a 5-inning win after. I know he's frustrated not being able to get deeper in that first game, but he really wanted to be careful with him, even though he didn't. With 83, 84 was about enough for him. Really wanted to get Mac out on the field, and Mac did a great job. Wes, what did he face, 10 hitters? He was pretty impressive.
But you guys hit 3 homers in that 5th inning, but going back to the 4th inning, just kind of extending Archer a little bit with Matt with that at bat and a couple other.
Matt had a great at bat, and sometimes you don't get a hit and you can win the at bat. And we talk about all pitchers, but especially a guy like Archer. You really got to grind them, and they're not going to make many mistakes. And you better, I don't think any of those home runs. Well, Chris is always his contact. I think guys they were just a product of good at bats, and but you better be ready when you do get a hittable pitch with him, because he doesn't feature more. Some of the best pitchers in the league. It's tough, but our guys grinded him out.
Okay, I didn't want to see more than just home runs, but I mean, when you see a display like that, 4 in the game, 3 in 1 inning against a pitcher like that, I mean, does that kind of give us a glimpse of the power you guys really have?
There's that potential, but I kind of dwell on Chris going 1st to 3rd on a single to right. I think about the secondary leads and the things that we worked on in the spring, carrying over, just little things about moving up 90 feet, and those are things that are going to allow us to be consistent on some nights. But I don't think you don't sneak up on anybody from a track record standpoint with some of our guys. So it's always impressive to me when a pitcher, what he's going to do and he still does it, and just like hitters too, you know what their potential is and they're still able to do it, and that's what separates guys at this level.
Buck, when you look at similar outings with Ubaldo and Tillman, is it possible just getting out there and getting warm? It really has been an inclement week where everybody's really a lot of breeze, a lot of wind chill. Does that factor into it?
It's certainly a pitcher's weather. I missed a little bit of that, but I think both guys, I think everybody's just ready to get into a rhythm. It's such a rhythm game and such you're just creatures of habit, and I think the sooner we can get into a schedule and the process that everybody's used to. I mean, what's nice, we're playing some 7 o'clock games in a row. People are getting into some regular sleep habits, and I think I missed some of your question.
No, the point being that the first inning.
I was trying to wing it, and I wasn't doing very good.
No, the first part, the idea that I know that cold weather pitchers like pitching in the cold weather, but the first inning or two with this kind of wind chill weather, took a little longer to get loose. It
is for both guys, and kind of follows a pattern of good pitchers. You need to get them early before they kind of. I didn't think Chris really command-wise was real sharp. Really, a lot of his outing, he's capable of better, but I thought Matt called a good game and worked him through some situations. They're an early count, free swing and club, and you better bring your stuff early in the count, or you'll get hurt, as we did tonight with Longoria. He's trying to go hard in there, and I think threw it middle, right in his wheelhouse. Most of that's what Chris said. Most of the home runs and stuff he did off of him, he's just not able to get the ball where he needs to get it. It's still pretty impressive record.
Did you notice any difference in him because he never pitched on fewer than 4 days rest?
Not really. This one wasn't really. I mean, I don't even look at it like that, because I was worried a little about him being too strong. I mean, to be that long. But Wally and I thought about sending him back out there for the 6th, but he had a good outing, 83. I didn't want to have him get out there and get into 90 and 100, and Mac needed to pitch. So we were fortunate to extend that lead a little bit and give Mac some breathing room, which really works in his favor with his repertoire. this land is your land tonight?
Are you seeing Pedro Alvarez pressing at all? Trying to get that
Oh,
first
yeah,
hit?
sure. Not in a bad way. Not in a bad way. I mean, I looked at all the work he did today at first and third base defensively, and Pete's. I think he's got a lot of confidence, and he also knows that from his track record, knows that he takes a lot of confidence in the confidence we have in him and his track record. So, there's going to come a time when some of the guys in other places in the order aren't going to be swinging the bat well, and it's going to be a good time for him to get it going. He's close. He's close.
Weather cooperates. Vance Worley's going to be your starter on Sunday. What was his reasoning on him over Wilson?
Well, we'll see. We can, with the weather report we have tomorrow, it's kind of iffy. We've got Plan A and Plan B. So also with Gosman, could affect him pitching in Bowie tomorrow. But we want to get everybody out there and pitch, and everybody has except Vance. And just thought it'd be a good spot for him to, give him he had a work day today, got a light one, just so he needs to get out there and pitch. And I think that's the best way for him. He's had a lot of kind of back and forth. Just here's when you're pitching, you're going to start this game, and I think it's time for him to get a chance to make a contribution. I know we've had, Willie throw, and it's the only guy we really haven't given an opportunity to yet.
If tomorrow's game doesn't get in, would Mike go to Sunday then, or would he be pushed farther back?
That's the Plan B, but I really don't want them to hear about it in here. I'd rather them hear about it if the weather is. It's like I told them in the advance meeting today. Let's concentrate on. I want them to know what it might be, but at the same time, I want them to focus on tonight and then tomorrow, like we're going to play a game. Because if you let down your guard like you're not going to play, and all of a sudden the weather changes and here we are, and we weren't expecting mentally or emotionally to play, that's a bad approach. So I know that we're going to see what the weather is tomorrow and try to make as early a call as we can.